Hello, everyone. My name is David Hale. I'm an enrollment coach here at San Antonio College. So today I've got two very special guests with me. Let's get them up here. We have Gio Garza and Harley. Harley, why don't you introduce yourself first?
Thank you, David. So, like David said, my name is Harley. I work here at San Antonio College as an enrollment team support specialist in the Welcome Center. So I'm really here to help you guys out in the enrollment process. I used to actually be a student here at SAC, and I loved my experiences so much that when I graduated, I decided to work here.
Wow, that's awesome, Harley. Okay, next up we have Gio. Gio, what's going on?
Hey, I'm Gio. I'm also an enrollment team support specialist. I like returning my library books on time and watching PBS on a nice Sunday morning.
Love that PBS on Sunday morning. Really some fantastic broadcasting. So, like I told you guys before, what we're going to be going over today is the enrollment checklist, which is all the steps you need to be a student here at San Antonio College. Just so you guys know, also, we do have the virtual Welcome Center open tonight until 7. So if at any point you have questions about holds or you want a little more in-depth help, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to put it in the chat so that way you have that link. Also, at the end of our broadcast, we are going to be taking some questions. So if you have questions for us, feel free to go ahead and put them in the comment section, and we'll get to those at the end of the stream. So Harley, Gio, to start it off, I have another special guest, a student who was randomly selected. He seemed like a really cool guy, graduated or is graduating from Churchill High School this summer. He's really excited, but has a lot of questions about enrollment. Would you all be cool talking to him?
Bring him on in.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So let me get him real quick. I got to cut my stream off to make sure that he can get on. So, talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back.
Really excited to see the student, Harley.
Yeah, I am too. I wonder who it's going to be.
Yeah, the suspense is killing me.
I know. We need a little drum roll.
Oh, yeah. Sure seems to be having a long time setting up his stream there.
Yeah. I mean, technical difficulties sometimes.
We all have gotten really used to those over the last year or so.
Most definitely. I'm sure we all have some funny Zoom stories too, I bet.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, what are pants? I don't even know anymore.
No, we definitely need those.
All right. What's up, guys? My name is Jericho. So I just graduated, or I haven't graduated yet. I'm about to graduate from Churchill High School. Go Chargers. And so I was looking at colleges, and I was like, SAC seems like a really great first choice institution. So I was like, that's it. That's my spot. But I have no idea what I'm doing. So Dave gave me a call, and he was like, hey, do you want to be on this show? And I was like, yeah, obviously, because I don't know what I'm doing. And he was like, okay, well, I got Gio and Harley. They're going to help you out. So I was hoping you guys could totally help me, walk through all the steps and just get me in, because I'm so ready for college.
Came to the right place, Jericho.
All right. So I was looking on the website a little bit, and I don't even know where to start. So Dave said to just go ahead and share my screen and pull up the website, and then we can start from there. So give me a second. I'm not that good with technology, but I'm going to do my best because I really want this to happen. So Dave said just to come to the main page here. So I guess this is the link, right? This is where I need to be?
Yes. Yeah, and so you just want to go up there and click where it says apply register now on the homepage.
Okay.
At the top, yeah, and that's going to bring it to, look, this page right here. Perfect.
All right.
Exactly where we want to be. And we're going to scroll down all the way there until we get to what we like to call the enrollment checklist.
Okay.
Which is a checklist.
Like this right here?
The enrollment. There you go. Yep.
Oh, wait, I can even download it? That's pretty sick.
Sure you can.
All right. So I might as well be looking at German. So first question I've got for you guys, going to put you all in the hot seat. Harley, what is an application? Is that because I had to fill one out when I got a job at Subway last summer. Is that what this is?
similar, but not completely. So when you go to any school in the entire state of Texas, you're going to need to create an application on Applied Taxes. So here with San Antonio College, we're the same. You will need to complete an application with us. Our application is free, so that's a good thing. You don't have to pay any application fees, and our application will take around 15 to 30 minutes to complete.
Sweet. That sounds awesome. I like that I don't have to pay for it. That's pretty cool. So how do I get there? Can I just like click this?
Yeah, so definitely go ahead and click on that link right there, and it'll take you to the Apply Texas.
All right. Let me see what's going on. All right. So, okay, cool. I did it. Ha. So this is a site.
Yeah, so you're going to need to create a little profile. After you do that, you're going to look for San Antonio College and create your application. So SAC is a 2-year school, so we will be found under the 2-year institutes, and then you'll just complete our application. Like I said, it'll take 15 to 30 minutes to complete, so it's really painless. And then after your application, once you hit submit, you cannot make any changes on that application. So make sure that when you're going through it, that all your information is correct before you click on that submit button. And then after you click on submit, our application does take 3 to 5 days to download. So after the 5th day, you should receive an email saying, congratulations, you've been accepted, and it should highlight your next steps. However, if you don't get that email on that 5th day, don't hesitate to reach out to us so you can get back in contact with us.
Okay, sweet. I'm gonna wait to do this because I want y'all to go through the rest of the steps so I can kind of see like totally what is going on. So I'm gonna do this. So hold on.
Okay, definitely.
Let's see here. Okay. All right. Dave trained me good, so I know how to do all this stuff. Okay. So, okay. So you said to contact you. I saw this. Is this what you mean, like right here?
Yes, yeah. So you can definitely contact us in both of those ways. Don't hesitate if you have any questions. Don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Okay, sweet. All right. So next question. I'm going to shoot this one at the G-Man. Geo, what is a transcript?
Transcript is basically from your college or high school. It's going to be the list of the classes that you've taken so far, and possibly your SAT scores, ACT scores, whether you've graduated from high school. It just gives us a good amount of information to go off of and kind of see where you are on your academic adventure. So yeah, just make sure that you're submitting us your official transcript, whether it be high school, college, or university. Shoot that over to us either via mail to 1819 North Main Avenue, or you can send it to us electronically to sac-transcripts@alamo.edu.
Cool. So when you say like official, like you said, like I can't like go and copy and paste this like in a PDF and send that from like my email, right? Like that's not going to work.
I mean, it'll get to us, Dave. I mean, Jericho. But
who's Dave?
Yeah, Dave. I just missed the guy. No, it'll get to us, but we're not going to be able to accept that, unfortunately. It's going to have to be an official copy.
Okay. So official copy. So like, what, like if I just click this over here, like is this going to do something? Like what if I just click this? What happens?
Let's find out.
All right. Uh-oh. Oh, it just brought up the email address. So that's sac-transcripts@alamo.edu.
Yes, sir.
All right. Sweet.
That's where you want to send those electronic copies, official copies.
Official copy. So we need official. Got it.
Official.
Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this so far, guys. Y'all are like really good at your jobs.
I know. Hope my boss is watching.
We like helping students, though.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah. Sweet. All right, Harley. Next question's for you. Putting you back in the hot seat. What is financial aid?
So financial aid is when you need help paying for college, and anybody can qualify for financial aid. All you have to do is fill out the application. So the application is also free, so you don't have to pay any fees to apply. So you're going to create a FAFSA account, which is your financial aid account. You'll just kind of click on that link and it should take you to that FAFSA website. You will need to make a profile, and then you will also need to have your tax information if you work. And then if you are under the age of 24, you will also need to have your parents' tax information. So make sure you have that. You can always stop and save though. So you can start your application, and if you don't have that information, you can save it and come back to it at a later date. I would submit the application as soon as you can. So the financial aid application opens every year in October. The financial aid application does take a little bit longer to process. Sometimes it can take 3 weeks, sometimes it can take 6 weeks. So the sooner you submit the application, the better.
Okay. Yeah. 3 to 6 weeks sounds like I should definitely get on that like immediately. So I can just click this button, right, to take me there?
Yes, you can. So
Okay,
go ahead
let's-
and click away.
Let's give this a shot. Let's see what's happening. All right. Let me see. Sweet. Looks like it worked. So this is a FAFSA page?
Yes, that's your FAFSA page. And if you're under the age of 24, it's best to fill it out with your parents because they are going to ask for a lot of their information.
Oh, yeah. I definitely need to fill it out with my parents then because I like just turned 17. So I got
you definitely need a lot of their information.
Okay, cool. You hear that, Dad? Anyway, okay, cool. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to get my dad to help me with that. So let's just keep going. So let me pull up this again. What do we got? All right, so we're back to here. So that was financial aid. All right, ACEs. That sounds cool. Like Ace of Spades. Is that what that means, Gio?
Almost. I actually don't know what it means, but I know it's really cool. And it tells you everything you need to know. It's like your little interface for everything, for your classes, where you make a payment, where you can check your financial aid status, requirements. You even use it as a portal to get to your course syllabus. So yeah, it's a very handy tool. It's also one of the first enrollment steps, as you can see here. We need you to complete a few modules for us, just to get the ball rolling. You know, you can find that on the Alamo Enroll portion of it. Yeah, it's a really great spot. I like it a lot. I spent a lot of time there.
Sweet. Well,
and also your student email on your ACEs as well.
Oh, what student? I get student email.
Yes, sir. That's how we're gonna talk to you most of the time.
All right. I need to get in here like immediately because that sounds awesome. So let me try. Like, I don't know if it's gonna work, but let me try. Let's see. You totally sold me on this.
Who doesn't love extra email addresses? That's another 7 days of free Hulu.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So is this it?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what it looks like.
All right. And I see my email up here. Totally rad.
Yep.
Now you said something about holds, right? Where is that?
Well, actually, I didn't say anything about holds, but you do take off some of your holds here. If you go over to where it says start here.
Oh, I thought you said Alamo and roll holds. You didn't say that?
Oh, I did. Maybe. You know what?
Pretty sure you did.
Like, well, you go on over there to where it says start here.
All right.
And then you're going to scroll down to there. Boom. Alamo Enroll.
Oh, sweet.
And then swoosh, you got a little checklist there. You can fill that out for us. Get the Go Far module complete. Get the test prep module complete. And get yourself ready to take on the next steps of the enrollment checklist.
Nice. Well, I think Dave helped me out with these already because I kind of did them. But that's cool. So is there other important stuff on this page that I don't know, I should know about?
Yeah, probably a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Definitely.
So what's this?
Oh yeah, that's your bacterial meningitis. I think that's the next step.
Yeah, so that's actually the next step on your enrollment checklist is your bacterial meningitis. So it is.
All right, hold up. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because that's the next one. So what else? Financial aid. We talked about that already. So why does it say that up here?
Because you need stuff for your financial aid.
Oh, sweet. So it's just going to tell me up here what stuff I need?
It's gonna tell you what you need, where you are at with the FAFSA application that you submit, and then what other documents you might need to submit to us.
Oh, nice. So I don't have to like call if I see everything's green here.
Yeah, probably not.
Exactly.
Okay, but I can still call anyway just to make sure, right?
Always,
Oh, yeah.
always available.
Sweet.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, during work hours, which are
Yeah.
8 to 5.
Right. 8 to 5. Gotta
Yeah.
keep it. Gotta sleep sometime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I didn't mean to cut you off, Harley. My bad. I was just like really curious about this like financial aid
No.
stuff. But
No, you're okay, Jericho. Don't hesitate to ask any kind of question.
all right, thanks. I really appreciate how cool y'all are being about this.
Well, we
So
understand. Okay.
oh no, what were you saying, Harley?
I was just gonna say that we understand. You have to start out somewhere, and a lot of the process can be a little bit confusing. But that's why we're here, to make the process less confusing and hopefully as easy as possible.
Yeah, that's crazy awesome. Because without you guys, I don't even know what I'd be doing. Probably like, I don't know, eating a burger or something, which I might do later. Anyway, that got weird. Let's keep going though. So we did this one. Okay, so vaccination record. Y'all guys said that this was the next one, but like I thought it was bacterial meningitis. Why does it say vaccination?
Because your bacterial meningitis is a type of a vaccination. So it's a technical law that anybody under the age of 23 is required to get the bacterial meningitis vaccination in order to attend any public university, community colleges in the state of Texas. So you just need to submit proof of that vaccine. And you can just do that on your ACEs. And then when you want to get the vaccine, you can just go to any of your local clinics to get that vaccine, or go to your doctor's office. They might provide that vaccine as well for you. So after you get it, all you have to do is show proof that you've gotten it. And it's a really easy process. You don't have to give us anything. You don't have to come and hand us anything. You can just actually submit that proof on your ACEs account.
Oh, that sounds super easy. So yeah, okay, cool. So you said it was on my ACE account. So let me go back there so that way you can show me like where it is. Like I know we kind of looked at it a bit, but you know, just best to like look at it again so that way I don't forget. So, whoa. Okay, here it comes. I think. Okay, cool. So, this is it, right here.
Yes. And yeah, and you're on your Start Here tab, so that's where you're at, and you're just gonna go ahead and click on that little thing that says Submit Forms right here.
Okay.
So after you click on that, you're gonna see 3 little options.
Okay, so that took a bit, but okay, all right, sweet. Here's the 3 options. Got it.
All right, so that first option there, that's how you're gonna submit proof of your immunization. So that's your proof of your vaccine. So just go ahead and click on that, and that's how you're gonna submit your proof. When you submit your document, make sure that your document does have your name and date of birth in it. Sometimes students don't submit that; they just submit the zoomed-in part of their vaccine. But we need to see the full records because we need to see your name and date of birth. So that's option 1, and then you have option number 2. So if you, for any reason, are medically unable to get the vaccine, if your doctor says you are not able to get that vaccine, you're going to go ahead and do option number 2. And once you click on that, it'll give you a little bit more of a breakdown of how you can submit those student affidavits. And then you have your third option. So your third option is an online waiver for if you want to take online classes. So we do offer classes that are only online, and then we offer a few classes taught via Zoom, so you don't actually have to come onto the campus. So if you want to take only online classes, you can actually submit an online waiver. If you submit the online waiver here, it will automatically remove that hold for 3 weeks. So you need to remember that it is temporary, so it only lasts for 3 weeks. So if you don't register for your classes in 3 weeks, you do need to submit the waiver again. You're also going to need to submit it next semester if you continue to do online classes. But yeah, so those are your 3 options for that bacterial meningitis.
Okay, so just one more time for this option 3, like just to make sure I got it right. You said that once I submit this, it's only for 3 weeks, and then like so I need to get like registered and everything during those 3 weeks, and then it comes back, and then like every semester I have to redo this?
Yes. So only for that online waiver you will have to do every semester because it does expire in 3 weeks. If
Okay.
you submit the proof of your vaccination, you shouldn't have to keep resubmitting every semester. And if you do the student affidavit with that doctor's notification, that will last for 2 years. So with the online waiver, is the only one that you do have to resubmit every semester. But like I said, it does remove that hold right away in the 3 weeks.
Okay, sweet. Okay, I think I got a handle on that, so that's cool. So let's go back and see what else we got to do, because it seemed like there was like a lot of steps, but so far it seems like it's not too bad. So I'm totally stoked that it's like doable, because I totally thought there's like no way.
Yeah, once it gets explained, it becomes a lot easier.
Nice. All right, so let me come back to admissions and aid. All right, so that was that. All right, Gio's been too quiet. So Gio, what's up with this TSI exam? What does that even mean? What is this?
TSI is an exam that you can take, and it's going to, well, yeah, you actually have to take it most of the time to see exactly where you are, where you placed among basically your college level English and math levels, see where you're at there. So we do take a few other tests that can exempt you out of here. Having to take the TSI, like your ACT or SAT. And you can click that link and it'll actually take you to the webpage where you can see what scores will deem you exempt from the TSI. Also, when you submit over your transcripts, if you've taken college level English or math, of course, that will exempt you out of the TSI as well. But then, yeah, if you need to take the TSI, you just go on here to our website, and you're gonna select signing up for a remote voucher for the TSI.
All right.
So,
oh, is it this?
yes, sir. Right there. Boom.
All right, let me click.
Found it on your own. That's how easy it is.
Yeah, that's crazy easy. It was like right there in my face.
Right there. So you're just gonna go here. It's gonna tell you how much money it is because it does cost some smackaroos. So you're gonna have to, pay the proctoring fee and all of that. But you know what? It's worth it. And you're just gonna go ahead and take either the reading, English, reading, writing, or math, or all of them. And then go ahead and click next. You're gonna sign up for it, enter in all your information, and yeah, and good luck.
Sweet. This seems pretty easy too. So just my banner ID.
Yeah, I happened to fail it when I took it, but I hear it's easy now.
That doesn't make me feel good, man. Like, anyway, okay. Well, okay. So it asked for my banner ID. Harley, how do I get my banner ID? What is that?
So you should be getting your banner ID in that email. So after you apply, when you get those 3 to 5 days, you should get an email that has your banner ID. But if you can't find your banner ID, that's okay, because you can always contact us and we can help provide that for you. Also,
Okay.
I know testing sometimes students feel a little uneasy. I know I have test anxiety. I'm a horrible test taker. But we do have links on our TSI website that you can actually kind of practice before, so you can kind of study up on the TSI exam. You go into it feeling a little bit more comfortable and confident.
Nice. So I can practice for it. That's cool. And then you said that like the banner ID is going to get either emailed to me, or like I thought you said that if I didn't get the email or something weird happened, then like I can ask y'all for it, right? Like y'all can give it to me.
Yeah, you can come on to the virtual welcome center, reach out to us, and we can shoot that on over to you. Just look up your information through your, birthday and last name, nothing too intrusive, and we'll find it for you.
You guys are like so crazy helpful. This is amazing.
Stop it.
Like, I can't even believe it. I can't believe this is happening.
Just doing our job.
Man. All right. So that seems pretty straightforward too. I got that. I need to sign up for that. Let me see the next one though. Let me see the next one. It's kind of exciting. Like, what's going to be next? Like, is it? Oh, wait, where'd it go? Uh-oh. I accidentally like clicked X. Let me get back there. Ha.
No worries. We do the same thing. I know I do it.
Cool. Okay, I got it.
especially when I have multiple tabs open, I constantly close the wrong tab.
Oh, I'm like a tab gremlin. Like I have like millions of tabs open. Like I have a really hard time just letting go. I feel like you just learned a lot about me in a little bit. But anyway, so Harley, you were just talking. So new student orientation, like what is that?
So new student orientation is going to be one of your last steps in the enrollment checklist. And it's really exciting because that's when you're going to find out about all the great resources we have on campus. So we've got tutoring, we've got campus safety, so we've got our clubs and organizations. We've got a lot of fantastic things here at San Antonio College. So in your orientation, that's actually when you're going to find out about those things. And then right after your orientation, you're going to get linked to see an advisor. So that's why this is one of your last steps. So you can't have any holds by the time you complete your orientation. Right after, you're going to go see an advisor, and that advisor is going to help you get registered for your classes. So right now, we do have online orientation. So that's going to be using our Canvas system. So that's kind of how our online classes work. So you have your online orientation. You can complete it whenever. As soon as you get registered, you can start on it right away, and you can complete it then. We also are going to be offering very soon. We're going to be offering virtual orientation. So it's going to be a little bit similar to the Zoom session, where the other online orientation is going to be kind of self-paced. You're going to watch some videos and you're just going to kind of quit. The virtual orientation, you're going to have a little bit more participation with us. You're going to get in the Zoom room and we're going to talk to you guys. You can ask questions, and then we're going to do our presentation. So that's your online version, or your virtual version. And then soon, within maybe about a month from now, we're actually going to be offering on-campus orientation. So these orientations are definitely going to be limited. They are going to be social distancing. Masks are going to be required for those. But we are going to be offering on-person orientation. So if you prefer to be on campus for that orientation, that's something that we can do. We'll give presentations as well. We'll have a section for questions and all that. Our other ones, we do have a virtual tour, and then for your on-campus one, we will do a small campus tour.
Sweet. Campus tour, that sounds awesome. Like,
yeah.
I've like seen the campus like a little bit, but like I don't know where anything is. So it'd be totally great to like be like, hey, like this is where you can eat lunch and get burgers, and like, hey, this is where your classes are.
We're all excited to go back, Jericho.
Thanks, Gio. I'm stoked to go back too eventually. All right, so cool, new student orientation. And then you were talking, Harley said something about advising and registration. So Gio, can you like go over that a little bit more in depth? So that way, like, because I'm a little bit confused, like what's the difference between enrollment and like advising? Because it kind of sounds the same.
It does sound the same. See, Churchill taught you good, Jericho. Well, there's a little bit of a difference there, though. Enrollment, we're gonna get everything started off. Getting just kind of seeing where you're at. Advising is where you're gonna sit down with an advisor, and they're gonna talk to you about your degree plan and kind of your path towards what you want to do. Whether you want to transfer out of here, whether you want to graduate with us, which is always a good idea. You should definitely think about it. We also have other things like certificates and such. And if you ever want to change, if you're going to school here with us and you end up changing your mind, wanting to switch it up, you can go and speak with an advisor and they'll kind of coach you through it. Not to be confused with an enrollment coach, but they will coach you through it and help you figure out the path that you want to choose and just get, help you out the paperwork side. It's a pretty good place. I like it.
Nice.
So that's probably why the line's so great.
Yeah. Sweet. So like one thing that I'm noticing is that like no matter what, like every step of the way, there's always somebody to help me, right? And like I'm so down with that because like this is a lot. It's like 9 steps. It's like one less than 10. That's a lot. So I just want to thank y'all for your hard work and like helping me out with this. But
yeah,
thanks.
We're here for it, Jericho.
All right. So it looks like step 9 is just like make a payment. So that seems pretty straightforward. So Harley, like, how do I make a payment? Do I just like come over to your house and like give you like $2,000 or something?
as much as I would like to know. So how you make your payment on your classes is through your student portal. So that ACES account, that's how you're going to be able to do a lot of things. So on your ACES account, you're going to click on, there's going to be a My Page tab. So you just click on that, and then it'll have like a little account thing, and you just click on it, like a Pay My Bill, you click it, and it'll take you to the virtual business office, and then you can actually make your account payments there. So if you're a new student, well, in returning students, you can make your payments there. During the summer, we don't offer payment plans, but during the regular fall and spring semester, we do. So you can always enroll in a payment plan as well. So that's how you're going to pay for your classes. If you have financial aid, your financial aid should kick in as long as you have those all those green flags that we talked about earlier. But you can always reach out to the financial aid office to verify. You can say, hey, I just want to make sure that my financial aid is going to pay. I don't need to make a payment. And they'll be glad to answer that question for you.
Awesome. It's so easy. I just got to click this button right here, and it just does it for me almost. It seems like y'all are really like ready to take my money. I appreciate that because I'm really ready to come to college.
Yeah, and we're ready to have you.
That's why that financial aid application is so important.
Oh, that makes sense. That totally makes sense now. Gio's got it up here. Harley too. All right, guys. Well, I think it's about time for me to go get started on this. I got a lot of things to fill out, but if I have any other problems or anything, I'll contact y'all because y'all seem totally down to help me.
Yes, Sir Jericho.
All right, so
a bright future ahead of you.
Thanks, man. I'm looking forward to becoming an astronaut or something. Anyway, all right. So I think Dave's calling me, telling me it's his turn to get back on. So I'm gonna bring Dave back out. But again, thanks so much, Gio and Harley. This has been super rad, and I'll see you soon.
Awesome.
Adios.
It was great working with you, Jericho. All right, so now we just wait for David.
What a smart kid. What a happy-go-lucky kid.
Yeah.
Didn't look a day older, 17. Over 17. He's a bright future ahead of him. I remember being that young.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Jericho. That was great. And thank you, Gio and Harley, for being here with us today and really sharing your immense knowledge. Let me see if we've got any questions in the chat here. I'm not seeing any, actually. Okay. Well, like I said at the beginning of the stream, the Virtual Welcome Center is going to be open for a bit longer. So if you do have any questions, you can come in, talk to some of us enrollment coaches, and we can take a look at those holds for you. I'm going to put that link in there one more time. So Harley and Gio, any last parting words before we cut the stream?
Yeah, so one of the things I want to talk about is I know when we were talking to Jericho, we mentioned that new student orientation. So Jericho is coming out of high school, so orientation for him was mandatory. But if you guys are a returning student, so you've already completed classes at SAC, you took a break and you're coming back, you don't need to complete orientation. Once you've completed it, you don't ever have to complete it again. And then if you're a transfer student with over 15 hours, you don't have to complete orientation. So on that checklist, it does have that listed. So if you guys fall into a returning student or transfer with over 15 hours, you don't have to complete orientation. So it's for a new student or transfers with under 15 hours.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, that really clears some things up. And like Harley just said, once more, if you are, you said transfer or transient, you don't need to take the new student orientation because you're not a new student. You've been in college before. That's right? Got it. Okay. Gio, any last parting words?
No, I don't.
Okay. Good call. Well, anyway, this has been rad. Thank you so much again, Harley and Gio. We look forward to having you back on the show again, and we'll see you in the Welcome Center. Take it easy.
Bye. See you later.